I think that I am going to die from cancer one day. I've never had cancer. I hope I never will, but I think I will. My mother has had cancer. Um, it was not the bad kind, but she did have cancer, and her father died from cancer, and I think it was like 5 out of 8 children in my grandpa's family died out of cancer. And so I just think that I will get cancer one day. Things that run in my family, I get them. My hand, if you see it, my hand is as big as my dad's. And so it's huge. And my hand is actually bigger than my husband's hands. His hands are like this against mine. He has small hands, but I have huge hands. So, yes, I'm a good piano player. I cannot whistle, or I can do it a little bit. I can just do it like... Yeah, you see, I'm not very good. Woo, that was pretty good. But, so I'm not very good at whistling like normal, but whistling with my hands, I am very good. Do you want to hear it? You should try it. It's very fun and it's very cool. Something I need to do when I'm drinking water, especially if I'm just like drinking it directly from the tap, like where the water comes out, I always have to like, what's it called? I have to put the water in the glass and then just like let it flow over so the outside of the glass gets a little bit damp and cold, and just like, it just feels so clean. I always have to do that when I'm drinking water directly from the tap. So I just have to like put the water there, let it flow over so the outside of the glass gets just like clean and fresh, and just like, it's so nice against your lips. It's just like, the water tastes so much better if you do that. The very first time I was going to make American pancakes was when I was about 9 years old, and we were in such a rush, and my mom, she was going to take a quick shower, and then she was going to get out and just like fry the pancakes, or do the pancakes, and then we would just take off for activities at church, I think it was. And she told me to make like the batter, the dough thingy, and she was like, oh, this is a recipe, follow it, and then just like put all these ingredients together, and flour means this, and blah 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 means this, and she just like went through the list very fast, and then she just jumped in the shower, and so I was like really confident that I was gonna do really good, and so it said blah 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 cups of flour, blah 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 cups of blah blah blah, and I grabbed a cup and I just did the measurings, and I whisked the dough thingy together, and then my mom came out, and I was so proud that I have done it, and she was like, what is this? What have you done to this dough thingy? And I was like, just follow the recipe. And she was like, what did you use? Did you use a real measuring cup or a cup? Because in Sweden we use deciliters and liters and those kind of measurements, so I wasn't as used to the American cups and those kinds of measurements. And I was like, I used a cup? And she was like, no! And the pancakes got all ruined, and so we could not eat pancakes that day. I think we just like threw the dough thingy away and just like grabbed something at McDonald's or something like that. And after that, I know that when it calls for a cup, it's not a real cup that you drink from. It's a measuring cup. So that was really fun. Like, I think that was the first thing that I cooked on my own. My sister, she is 3.5 years older than me, and when she turned 10, she got from our aunt, she got 10 crowns, Swedish 10 crowns. And the 10 crowns, they are like very small and made of gold. And I just thought it was so cool, and it was so much money, like 100 crowns, it's 10 golden coins. And I just like, I longed for it to be my turn to turn 10 so I could get the same thing. I just wanted it so bad. But after 3.5 years, when it was my turn, my aunt probably forgot about her even doing it for my sister, and so I never got those 10 golden coins when I turned 10. And it was just so sad, I remembered. And after that, I decided when I get children, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give them 10 crowns for their 10th birthday. When I have a dream, and I kind of catch myself having a dream, I can decide what is gonna happen in the dream. So my two favorite things to do in the dream is to fly. And then the other one of my favorite things to do is to dive in water and just like breathe underneath the water. So if you ever dream and you kind of catch yourself dreaming, try to control it. It's really fun. I love doing it. Yeah, you know that song. I just loved it. And even now, to this day, when I'm out in the nature, I kind of, in my own brain, I just kind of pretend that I'm Pocahontas, and I always get that song played in my head, that melody played in my head. I just really love it. It's such a neat experience, and it's not, this is something not even my husband knows that I do. I am probably like the weirdest person ever, but I really love the nature, and I just like, if I could choose, I would actually live in the nature, just like Pocahontas did. I would much rather prefer cleaning a toilet instead of doing the dishes. I just hate doing dishes, and I would much rather prefer doing or cleaning the toilet. And my husband, luckily, he thinks cleaning or doing the dishes is much more fun than cleaning the toilet. So in our family, it really works out great because he does the dishes and I do the toilet cleaning. When I talk on the phone, I get so nervous. The only two people that I do not get nervous with when I talk on the phone is my mom and my husband. Everyone else, that sweat starts not running or dripping, but pouring. It's just like, I can talk to someone for like 30 seconds and I'm just like, all sweaty all over the body, and I just like had to like go like this or take a towel and like soak myself in it. And so when I have to make a lot of calls, I always do them before I take a shower, because I know if I do them after the shower, I will have to take another shower because of all the sweat. So, see ya. Wanna be ya. Yeah. Hej då!